Thank you for joining us. We're going to have another deep dive into leadership. And today's topic is, are you selling as much as you could? Obviously a rhetorical question. Unless you have severe capacity issues, you definitely want to be able to sell them. But let's take a look at how do you do that and how do you increase sales profitably when you go after new business? What is the in some respects, the quickest way, the easiest way? And we'll do that by looking at degrees of difficulty in the sales process. Let's go right to the whiteboard and take a look at that. Here we go. And we're going to keep this simple to start, right? Existing products and new products. And on the left side, we have existing customers and new customers. And let's take a look at the sales approach with both. One is, what's the relative degrees of difficulty in each of these? And we've laid it out in boxes. And let's step through one of the boxes, or let's step through the boxes one at a time, if you will. Let's first look at existing products to existing customers. That is your easiest sale. Not that it's easy, but it's your easiest sale. You have the trust built up. You're already working with this customer. They know you deliver on what you say. They know what your error rate is. And importantly, you know they pay their bills. And you have the account reps, inside sales, or outside sales reps in place to take care of that account. So what we're talking about here, and what this is, going back to your existing accounts and making sure they are buying everything from you they can. Anything you stock, they should not be buying from somebody else. You should be getting your fair share, your entitlement, if you will, of that product. And it's easy to assume that, but you don't want to assume that. It's all about knowing your customer and going back and making sure that you're their number one supplier. And it makes sense from their standpoint, because from a total procurement costs, they know you have the product when they need it. They know you ship on time. They know what your service levels are, and they know you bill them at the right price. The next box, let's move over to the right and look at selling new products to existing customers. So these are customers you're currently selling product to, but this is a new product or service that you're just offering. So you're not as familiar with it. Your sales reps, inside salespeople, customer service people are not quite as fluent or comfortable talking about it, and you don't know all the issues. You, in essence, don't know what you don't know yet. However, the customer does trust you. They know what your service levels are for other products and services. So it's not as big a jump to start buying this one from you. Now, this might be something that they are already buying, and you've just added it to your product line. Let's go down to the lower left box, which is looking at selling your existing products to new customers. Now, while you know the products, you have them in stock, you know how to ship them out, you know how to provide the service, you're talking about a customer that doesn't know you, that you haven't built up that trust yet. And that's perhaps the magic word. If you look at the difference in these degree of difficulties, it all revolves around trust. An existing customer with an existing product trusts you to do it because you do it all the time. An existing customer and a new product trusts you a little bit more or a little bit less, but they still trust you because they're doing so much other business with you. This is a customer that doesn't do any business with you now. A new customer, even though you're comfortable with the product, they don't know you and they don't know what your service levels are. This would be a great opportunity to develop a service taste test. Bit of a tongue twister. But the idea is that get them to try your product so they can experience your service levels. They have a chance to know who you are. Know your salespeople, know your inside people, know your customer service people. So you can start to build the bonds. You can start to build a relationship. Next, we move over to the bottom right box, which is 10 times. And these are all relative. I don't mean to suggest they're absolute measures of degree of difficulty. But when you're going out with a new customer, somebody who's never bought from you before, and you want to sell them a new product that you haven't sold many of before, that's going to be the hardest sale. Your people are not going to be as confident. They just don't know the product as well. They don't have years of experience with it. And the customer doesn't have years of experience with you. So what this says is, when you look at all this together, here are the steps you want to take. One, review your top accounts. Look at the top 20% for your opportunity, your best opportunity to sell more of your existing product into them. Then go and see what they're stocking and look at how you can add those to your stock or your service providing your service capability. So you can then provide those additional products or service they're already buying. So they already know how to use and need. You just want them buying them from you. And then again, from a total procurement cost standpoint, they have a relationship with you. That's the next easiest segment to get. And it's all about trust, right? And you want to go through these steps before you try and grow your sales by adding new customers and new products in territories or segments that you haven't been before. This is all about growing your business profitably. It's not the only way to do it. It's just what you should look at first in order to maximize your profits and build trust and maximize your penetration with your existing customer base before going beyond that. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Mike Tetreault. I'm an executive coach, and I lead a Vistage Peer Advisory Group for CEOs. I hope that you've taken something away here that you can use in your business. If you'd like to learn more about Vistage, please give me a call or send me an email. I look forward to hearing from you. In the meantime, I look forward to seeing you on our next deep dive. All the best.